We're going to the Super Bowl! Give yourself a hand. Clap for
Everybody,
yourself.
11 guys.
You deserve this. You listen every night this week. Well, Wednesday night was horrible. I mean, I left there and I was like, man, if we were playing tomorrow, it's done. That was horrible. But y'all came out last night. You had a great practice. I went home and I actually slept. Coach Ron didn't. but I slept. I felt like y'all were ready. And when I came out here this morning and you weren't all tackling in the field and stuff, you were just playing catch and stuff, I love that. Y'all did a great job. You hear me? A great job. And you deserve to be in the Super Bowl. You deserve it. Look, we got 3 game balls. Last 3 kids of the year. There's 1 kid that's not here, Eddie Irons. He'll receive the last ball. Okay? But, you know, parents, these kids fought hard. I mean, they did, you know, tryouts in the heat. Some days it was 100 degrees. There were times where we ran out of water. Our second game down at Steelers Steelers White, when we won in triple overtime, we filled up the water bottles 3 times from the creek.
Took 2.5 hours.
But guys, y'all don't realize how hard you worked for this, but how good you did working for it. Okay? We had no complaints this year. I've been blessed again with parents. You know, I don't know what to say. Me and Ron talk about it all the time, and we're just really blessed with you guys. Each and every year. I've never really experienced that bad parent. You know, I really haven't. All you guys want to win. You want your children to do good. And you praise me too. And I enjoy that. I enjoy working with the kids, but I enjoy doing it because of y'all. I got a game ball, and this game ball goes to this kid. He's attached to my hip. I love this kid like he was my own son. He means the world to me. I grew up with his parents. I've known them all my lives. I've been through their ups and downs with them, and they've been there for me. And I'm so happy to give this last game ball to Tyler Stock.
So, I got another game ball. This kid had a great game and drove me crazy at the same time. Doesn't always listen to me. Not you. He doesn't always listen to me. And I swear, I think night and day on how to run these plays and run them to the right spot. And he doesn't always listen to me, but sometimes he makes up for it.
He'd be a good dancer.
And he doesn't understand why I'm giving him a hard time when he scores a touchdown. But it's only because sometimes he goes to the wrong spot, man. What a game, Tyler Baskett.
Hey, you know, there's just a little something else. Not to like toot the horn. It takes a team for Tyler to score touchdowns, for Tyler to stop. I mean, these kids, you know, they block, they listen. They're not the most physical, but they listen. We got a great group of kids. You know, and it's only because of this. Me and my wife were sitting there, we were talking, and I write down touchdowns and stuff, as you can see on my book. I write the game balls, I write their playbackers, I write who scores a touchdown. I counted up Tyler Baskett's touchdowns this year, and T-Stock's touchdowns this year, and Dylan's touchdowns this year. And you know, Tyler Baskett averaged 3.4 touchdowns a game this year.
Wow.
And then T-Stock was 2.5 touchdowns a game. And Dylan Garrett was 1.5 touchdowns a game. That's amazing. You add them all together.
If you look at the guys that are running the ball, when we started out the season, Baskett wasn't one of the starters. Dylan wasn't. He wasn't meant to run the ball. We kind of figured out things as we went. And when we have JC, Hunter, Tyler Stock, these beasts up front blocking, it's not that fun all the time. You don't get all the glory, but the only reason those touchdowns happen is because of you guys.
That's right.
That's it. That's it. And today was the first game that I've seen very little Steelers, very little of the other team in the backfield when we were running around. And that means you guys would hit your blocks.
And my
Great timing.
is going to my son for being there in the center and the center on defense, up the middle all the time, pushing, blocking.
Jimmy. It's that belly. You see that belly? How could you not be happy with that belly that kid has?
No, I'll tell you what, he's a heck of a center, boy.
Hey, and I want to say something, you know, I love each and every one of these kids. I fall in love every year with these children. But I tell you, I've never had a nickname stick to a child like this guy. I mean, you say this nickname, and it's like, that's him. You know, you always have the nicknames, and they never stick with the children. But I hope this nickname stays with Freight Train.
Freight Train!
Littlest kid with the biggest heart. Guys, bring it in. Come on, Wobble. Let's go, Wobble.
What are you doing, dude?
One more game in the Super Bowl, y'all!
I swear I saw there was one kid up chasing the squirrel off the tree.